Oh, the cold weather certainly helping set the stage for what should be a physical primetime contest at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium. Tonight, it's a compelling late-season clash here in Week 16, as it'll be the Aviators of Honolulu taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers.
The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16.
From his end zone, here's Darius Davis. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Herbert on the first play wants to pass it. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Shepard. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Herbert changing things up. He finds his man complete. That's Shepard. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. And, CD, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level, and sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
It's a gain of 25 yards. And our Honolulu first down.
Running on first down with Ware.
And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Herbert, quick pass out wide. So they'll get nothing out of that play. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
They snap it to Herbert. Flushed out right. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. A big-time sack there on 4th down. And this defense holds firm here on the opening drive of the night. Pickett leads his Steelers up here with a fresh set of downs at their own 25-yard line. And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. That'll give him 8 that time. And that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple. This defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and try to attack them this week because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback?
There he goes, left side. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards.
That's good for a Pittsburgh Steelers.
Pickett will look to throw it here. That's swung out wide to Harris. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 39-yard line.
And they run with Harris off the option. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
first. They need to get the football to the 32 here on third down.
Pickett now from the gun here.
Can't get away, and he's taken down. And now that brings up fourth down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack.
Here's Jake Elliott. Career long, by the way, for him, 61 yards.
And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt.
The kick by Elliott is good. Well, Charles, the NFL record is 66 yards. That was 5 shy of that, but only a handful of guys have ever connected from 61 or deeper, and he can add his name to the list.
Yeah, more and more guys are trying it. That doesn't mean the success rate has gone up. That is a long kick. Guaranteed, when he turns on his phone after the game, a ton of congratulatory texts will be awaiting him.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game coming into play. 2 division leaders in the AFC. Could this be a potential playoff preview down the line?
Yeah, I think when you're talking about the talk about this game coming into play, you're talking about me, because I blew up your phone all week prior to this one. I was so excited about this game because, to me, it's not out of the realm of possibility that these two teams see each other again down the road. I like this matchup. They match up very well against each other.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There was a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down.
Here's Herbert.
He finds his man, complete. That's Shepard. 23 yards the pickup there.
And they were backed up to start the drive, but not anymore. Now that's the play call that the offensive coordinator had in his head. You saw the end result. He wanted to go ahead and push the ball downfield, and that's what they did. And they wound up with good yardage there to get things rolling.
To about the 35, second down. You look at this Steeler defense.
Into this game, they're ranked number 22 in the NFL against the pass, Charles.
Defending the pass has not been one of their strong suits throughout the season, but if they have any hopes of making waves in January, they've got to improve in this area.
On second down, here's Herbert.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. It's a gain of 35.
That's a great job of working the sideline right there. I love how he tracked the football the whole way. Just reached up and pulled it in. Had excellent field presence to understand where he was in order to make that play happen.
Play action. It's Herbert.
And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. How to get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. Ware gets hit, and the ball is loose.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. And in this very cold night air, how much harder, Charles, is it to hang on to that football?
It's a lot harder, and I know for the most part we think about a ball being slick when there's rain or snow, any type of moisture. But when it's cold and dry like this, and it is cold, it's also slick that way because you're not able to really grip it.
Now a 2nd and 10. Pickett back to throw. Open man, there's Darnell Washington.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
And the Steelers first down.
Off the play fake, here's Pickett.
Pressure comes, and down he goes.
The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
A run with Harris out of the shotgun.
And he'll be brought down right at the 35-yard line. Here now a third down and 8. Now Pickett. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Well, that's one way to convert on third down, picking up 26 yards. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Harris running straight ahead. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. The Steelers are 12-2 now on the year. They've gone a full couple of months now since their last loss. Winners of 8 in a row.
And we always talk about how a team has to play complementary football in order to really be a good squad. But I think in this league, if your offense isn't playing really well as this one is, you're not going to run off this kind of a streak. And here, you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have the Steelers first down, and comfortably so as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard. Pickett will look to throw it. He'll find Najee Harris. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
Defensively, they came into the game with the understanding they're going to have to slow him down on passes just like this because he was over 100 yards receiving a week ago. And you know they want to get him involved here as well.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
Brings up 3rd down and 3 yards to go.
So 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive, and now they face a 3rd and 3 here. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. Pickett. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Najee Harris from 3 yards out, and they're able to add on to their advantage. Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead grows to 10-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
Here's Herbert now on 2nd down. Wide open receiver complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. His first catch, good for 14 there and a first down. They'll run straight ahead with Ware. And this play is going nowhere as he dives to the ground behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Here's Herbert. Airing it out deep for Smith. Oh, it's out. Smith lost it. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Throw left side complete. That's Shepard. Touchdown. A great effort there with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Aviators are back within a score. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. Oh, fighting off the defender. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
70 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
First and 10, here's Pickett. That one into the hands of Flowers.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10.
Looking to throw, Pickett.
Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Here's Pickett.
Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown.
George Pickens.
47 yards.
And the Steelers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Elliott good with a PAT. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range.
And got his man complete. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
First and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Meanwhile, Herbert's this throw taken in by Johnston.
Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Now a 2nd and 6.
At their 49-yard line.
Herbert off of play action. Looking deep downfield.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Steelers will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
And with a 17-7 lead, maybe they're just looking to get into the locker room.
A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
Pickett now to throw off the play fake.
He's got a man complete.
And he will step out of bounds all the way down inside the 40. A big play there just before halftime. And even 40 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Pickett. It's brought in by Harris. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. The kick by Elliott is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble to bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better, and I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 115 yards rushing for him so far as this terrific season continues here. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Operating from the gun. Pickett completes this one to Pickens. His second catch, this one not quite as dynamic as his first, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 34-yard line.
An option handoff given to Harris. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here. And now whistles here and a flag down. Looked like someone got going a little early. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Back to throw. Pickett. This is intercepted. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. After the turnover, here's Herbert. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
This is Smith with a grab. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. From the 50, here's Herbert. Forced out to his left. And Herbert going to slide to a stop, and he has a 1st down. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Herbert going to change the play here. From the gun, they run with Ware.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. So not a lineman, but the tight end instead this time, drawing the holding call.
And more what you're getting with tight ends are guys who are much more receiver than blocker. They may be willing, but that might not be their thing. Oftentimes, they'll be the ones getting the penalties.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. Going up top. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. And they rattle off a big one. And even 40 yards. Back to throw here, Herbert. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great play there. With his 13th touchdown of the year and second of the game. And the Aviators have got it back to within a score. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead will shrink to 6. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. To the air on first down with Pickett. Flush to his right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second. On second down, this is Harris. And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on third down. Working out of the gun, it's Pickett. And that will be incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And that will come the offense as they take over. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
Here's Herbert. He's going to let this one go deep. And it's caught. Touchdown. A big play there. 49 yards. And the Aviators strike quickly here to tie up the ball game. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that will put them on top here in the third. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They had that lead, looked pretty comfortable in the first half, maybe got a little bit overconfident because that's gone now.
Almost takes us back to being kids, doesn't it? Because I know at some point your dad did the exact same thing mine did.
Okay.
It's okay to be confident, son, but overconfident, that's not a good thing. And that's maybe what we saw here. They thought they had this thing in hand, had full control, and guess what? They've got to find a way to get back to where they were before.
You think Papa Davis and Papa Godwin would get along?
I think they'd get along just fine. And you know something? They'd still be giving us advice.
Absolutely. 2nd and 10. It's Pickett again. Here's Griffin on the catch. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Good yardage after the catch as that play good for 30 and a first.
Play action. Pickett. He's got this to Pickens. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 23 yards, the final tally. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. Harris. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage, but you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
Again, it's Harris. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Najee Harris with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Steelers answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. So a big play now as the Steelers will go for 2. Pickett will try to throw for this. Eluding the pressure right. And he will get into the end zone for the 2 points. And that helps. That gives him a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
First down and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble some. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Pickett. He's got his man downfield. That's Bateman. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
17-yard line.
They hand this off to Harris. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 18-yard line.
Pickett back to throw. Looking for Pickens. He's got him on the out route. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. On 3rd down, here's Harris. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
So that CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. So 2nd and 4 from the 22.
2nd and 4 at the 22-yard line.
Crowd right.
Herbert now. He's going to wind up and air it out. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. There he goes again. Touchdown! A great effort there. 78 yards. And the Aviators have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come. And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the two-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Pickett. Throw left side, hauled in by Pickens. Down the left sideline. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. George Pickens. His second touchdown of the night. And the Steelers are on their way to a 13th win on the year as they add on to their lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. He will return this from deep in the end zone and tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And now they're in the hurry-up. Now Herbert going to shift his guys around. On first down, he'll drop to throw. That's caught by Ware. He's got room at the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The two big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 27. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Flushed. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Justin Herbert taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Aviators have cut it back within a score. They'll look to throw. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
They run the play fake. Here's Pickett. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 41-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
On the give, this is Harris. Oh, heck of a move. And he's taken down inside the 30. 154 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Pickett sets up play action. Sliding out of the pocket. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple of weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball down the field as well. I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Pickett back to throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on 3rd down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
The kick by Elliott is good, and that'll push the lead up to 8. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now they'll shift things around. Now Herbert. Dancing to his left. Escapes the sack. With the 1st down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout. Here's 1st down. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Herbert going to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked up by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers have just about sewn up this football game. They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight-ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. 3rd down and 1. Here's Pickett. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Steeler 1st down. All smiles on that sideline. That should be the one to do it. It's a gain of 15, and that ought to just about put an end to this one. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. Now he's loose again. Najee Harris. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little extra on top.
Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams,